Hi children, welcome to Euclid Learning. So this is the third part of chapter 1 for grade 6 science. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, there were two parts for the chapter 1. So please go and watch them because in this video I'm going to discuss only the exercises of chapter 1. Okay, let's start. So in the first one, uh, you have to do what is like you have to choose what is the most suitable answer, right? So first one, a characteristic that is not common to all living organisms. So when it comes to all living organisms, that means plants and animals, right? So hope you remember these people, the plants and animals have five characteristics, right? Growth, respiration and movement, right? About nutrients and reproduction. So from that, even the nutrients is under a common feature when it comes to the photosynthesis. That means producing their own food is only common to plants. So therefore, photosynthesis is not common to all the living beings, but all other three are common for plants and animals. Second one, the process that creates energy in organisms. Right? Hope you remember respiration is not only breathe in and you take oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. It has a production of energy also. So respiration is the answer, the process that creates energy in organisms. Right? Next one, the chemical that can be used to identify carbon dioxide in the laboratory. So we hope you remember we have done an experiment where we use colorless lime water. This is not the lime juice, right? We use colorless lime water and we use a straw and we blow in our exhale air into the lime water. Then what happens is the lime water become bit milky, like white of white color, right? So that is the experiment we use to identify carbon dioxide, and lime water is the relevant chemical of that. Next one. The gas emitted during the process of photosynthesis. So hope you remember in photosynthesis, what happened is, what are the things it needed? Hope you remember. So in photosynthesis, sunlight was taken, carbon dioxide was taken, right? Water was taken from the roots, and plants produce their own food plus the oxygen is released, right? So this is the like opposite of the respiration. In the respiration, trees are like exhaling or breathe out carbon dioxide, right, in the respiration process. But this photosynthesis is the process where trees are releasing oxygen. They take carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water and release oxygen. And the gas emitted during the process of photosynthesis is oxygen. Next one. The most suitable equipment to observe the microorganisms in the water. So microorganisms we cannot see from our naked eye, right? So when it comes to the living organisms, plants were there, animals were there, and microorganisms were there. So to see the microorganism, we use the compound microscope. Hope you remember our experiment we have done with pond water taken, and we check how microorganisms are there. And we talked about the permanent slides also. There you can see colored uh, microorganisms as well. Okay, second question. Select the most suitable word and fill in the blank, right? So the energy needed for photosynthesis is supplied by, now I show you the photosynthesis process. There sunlight is taken. So the energy is provided by the sun. Next one. There is or isn't a limit of growth within plants. So when it comes to growth, both plants and animals have a growth, right? Non-living organisms don't have any growth, but living organisms have a growth, but there's a difference, right? When it comes to the trees, they have unlimited growth. That means they are growing overall their lifetime. But when it comes to the animals, for a time, like for a specific time, they have a growth, right? But after that, it's like fixed. So animals are having a limited growth, but trees are having unlimited growth. So there isn't limit of growth within the plants. They grow all within their lifetime, right? Next one. Most of the animals are autotrophic, means they are producing their own food. Heterotrophic means they are depending on plants and animals. So when it comes to animals, we are heterotrophic, right? Trees are autotrophic because using the photosynthesis process, they are producing their own food. But animals, directly or indirectly, always depend on the plants. So the answer is heterotrophic. Next one, a characteristic which can be seen in animals but cannot be seen in most of the plants, right? Movement can be seen in both animals and uh, plants. But when it comes to locomotion means the whole body you are taking from one place to and moving to another place. So locomotion cannot be seen in the trees. Even some animals don't show locomotion. They only just do movements of their body parts. But most of the animals show locomotion using different kind of methods like swimming, walking, running, like creeping. Uh, so most of the animals are showing locomotion, but trees don't show that, right? But when it comes to reproduction, that means you're producing babies. You're producing your next generation. That is common to both animals and plants. So the answer, the characteristics which can be only seen in kind of animals is locomotion. Next one, an essential requirement for photosynthesis is, so I show you the picture, we took sunlight, water and carbon dioxide, right? So the answer should be carbon dioxide because oxygen is what we release when the photosynthesis happens. Okay, then comes, we have to do a dichotomous key to classify these plants, right? Let's see how we should do it. So we have grass, mango, guava, hibiscus. Hibiscus is this one, right? Shoe flowers, coconut. So I have added pictures here and there. All this is grass, right? This is a mango. This is a guava, fruits, right? And this is a coconut tree, right? We'll see how I have done the categorization. So here initially with branches and without branches, right? Hope you know in the coconut tree we cannot see any branches similar to the grass, right? They have a different kind of root system also, but don't write roots, tap roots and fibrous roots because we cannot see it. Like it's not very obviously you can see, but the branches it's very obvious, right? So here without branches have two things. With branches we have mango, guava and hibiscus. So can we stop here? No, because this each branch is having two and three. So we have to stop when it is having only one element in a branch, right? So if you think about this one, mango and guava, we have fruits. This is without fruits. Or like this is a like most taken as a, like colorful flowers are there, but not a fruit tree, right? So with fruits, without fruits. So mango and guava came to this category. Without fruits, hibiscus came. So this branch, yes, we can stop because it's the end of the categorization. Only one element is there in the branch. So if you think about these two, I have shown you, right, how the seeds are, right? Mango has only one seed, guava has so many seeds. So with one seed, without one seed, so mango and guava you can categorize like that. So this side is done. So when it comes to this side, we have only grass and coconut, right? You can easily divide it to with fruits, without fruits. This is a coconut with fruits, right? Grass is not having any fruits. So grass comes under this one, right? So that is how you, this is not the only way. Please note it. Don't copy the same thing and write it. First, you think your own way of categorizing and see whether your one may be also correct. You may have a different approach, right? So please don't think that this is the only way you can do. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing we have to classify: cat, butterfly, cock, cow, rat, snake, and leech, right? So when it comes to these animals, right, we can easily see that these two, that means leech and rat snake, is not having legs. So you can easily classify with legs, without legs. So cat, butterfly, cock, and cow. I have added these images. You hope you know these animals. So these animals are having legs, right? Number of legs are different. So you can take that also into the next categorization. Don't think this is the only way you can do, right? The most preferred way is you do this exercise first yourself, then check this with my answers, right? Don't copy the same thing, okay? Because then your thinking pattern won't improve, logical thinking won't improve. In the exam, nobody's there to tell you the answer. So please do this yourself and then check with my video, right? So these two animals are not having any legs. So if you think about these four animals, uh, two of them have wings, right? Two of them doesn't don't have any legs, right? So with wings, butterfly and cock. Without wings, cat and cow, right? You can tell with four legs, without four legs. That categorization also you can do here. Okay. So next we have cock and the butterfly in this branch. We cannot stop here. We have to go again, do it again, right? So you can easily tell with a beak, without a beak, right? So cock is having a beak, butterfly is not having any beak, right? So at this stage, we can easily stop because these are having only single elements in the branch. So if you come to this one without wings, cat and cow, right? So cow is having horns, cat is not having any horns. So you can easily divide like that. Uh, that's why in this one, it's better you can use things like which is very obviously you can see, right? And now, for example, here you can tell eat grass, not do not eat grass. That thing we cannot obviously see. It's not wrong, but try always to use these kind of physically, or you it's very easy to observe, right? Then if you think about these two, rat snake and leech, hope you know leech, right? They suck blood. In the not in Colombo we don't have, but most of the areas where we have very cold air climate, we can see, right? These leeches. So rat snake is having scales. Can you see the scales? And leech is not having any scales. So you can easily classify it like that. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, so that's the end of the exercise for chapter 1, grade 6 science book. So we'll meet from another video. So if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe and please add comments if you have any problems. Please do comment, and if you learn something, if you got good marks for the exams, please add them because those are really encouraging. Thank you very much.